Flumination, welcome back to another DIY Wednesday, and guess what? Next couple weeks is going to be DIY based on Valentine's Day. Oh no, it's Valentine's Day. I hate that holiday. It's just a way for people to sell roses at a more expensive price, and that is very, very true. However, I think it's always important to celebrate love regardless of what day it is. And for those of you who are forever alone, I have a little bit of a treat for you guys. I wanted to make some nice gifts for my girlfriends, especially the ones that are going to be forever alone. If they're not forever alone, whatever, they're still my girlfriends, and I truly, duly adore them, and I thought maybe I should show them some love. And that's how I came up with these bath bombs. I've been seeing this all over the interweb lately, where there's a little jewelry after you're done with your bath, which is a nice way to finish off your bath, by the way. I know there's a ton of bath bombs tutorials out there. Why watch my tutorial? I don't know, because you guys like me, right? And also, it's always nice to get like some jewelry from your friends and girlfriends. These pair of earrings I got off of Amazon, and I think they're really cool because it's one of those thread through earrings where it dangles from the front and the back, and I'm wearing both of them on one ear because you can only see one ear with this haircut anyway, so you might as well just show them both off. Keep in mind that if you're a guy and you want to find a really cute way to propose to your girlfriend or give her some really nice jewelry, I mean, there is nothing more sexy and more loving than a guy whipping up a nice hot bath for their girlfriends and then having them find out that there's some jewelry at the end of the bath. That is such a sweet surprise. So you boys can definitely thank me later when your girlfriend is like obsessed with you for a week, and I will surely take that thanks in coupons. Okay, let's go ahead and grab all of our stuff and get started. Okay, so to start out with this project, you're going to need some awesome jewelry. I got these earrings from Amazon, and they're really pretty, aren't they? Next, you're going to need some of these toy capsules. Either get it from a vending machine. I bought mine off of Amazon in bulk. So you're gonna pop off the top, and then you're gonna stick your jewelry or earrings in there. I know my henna is still on my hand. It's kind of not looking too fabulous right now, but anyways, I stick that in there. And then once you put the cap back on, what you want to do is probably put it in a bowl of water to really test if it floats. If it doesn't, it kind of defeats the purpose, you know? All right, now it's time to play scientist, and to be able to make 8 of these heart-shaped bath bombs, I am going to use 1 cup of baking soda. So the next thing is that you'll need half a cup of citric acid, and I just got it off of Amazon. You can also buy it at the grocery store. Keep in mind that if you make any bath bombs without citric acid, it is not going to bomb. If that makes any sense, it will just dissolve in the bathtub, and that's not very fun. We want the bubbling effect, right? If you guys have ever had a bath with Epsom salt, y'all know how that can really relax your muscles if you're having a super tense day. And also it would really hydrate your skin as well. So I'm going to throw in about 3 tablespoons of Epsom salt. Okay, since we're going to be adding some water in this, you'll need kind of like a drying binding agent, and that's where the cornstarch come in. You won't need a lot of it. You're just going to need about half a cup. Okay, so these are all of the dry ingredients, and you're going to go ahead and just take a spoon or whatever and mix it really thoroughly. And we're going to set that aside for a little bit and work on the wet ingredients. To add some extra moisture into the bath bomb, I'm going to go ahead and throw in some olive oil because that's all I have on hand. If I had coconut oil, trust, I would be using coconut oil. Next, because this is a rose bath bomb for Valentine's Day, it would be silly to not have it be rose scented. So I am just using some rose oil, and here I'm probably dropping in about 10 to 15. I actually kind of went overboard because I really wanted to smell super awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just mix the 2 oils together really quickly here. Now go ahead and mix in the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. Okay, I like to mix this with my hands because I really want to feel the texture of this. In some of the ingredients, it does ask for a teaspoon of water, and I actually don't add the teaspoon in until everything is thoroughly mixed together, and then I kind of gauge it. I start out with 1 teaspoon, and then I would add in 2, 3, 4. Again, this completely varies from what kind of cornstarch you use, where you get your citric acid, and etc. So start with 1 teaspoon first, and then work your way up. But I think a tablespoon is probably the maximum that you would need for this. Okay, I was making a huge mess, so I had to throw on an apron. Isn't my apron cute? It's from Cynthia Rowley. Okay, so 1/2 of the heart mold. I got this off of Amazon as well. I'm gonna throw a couple of rose petals into the bottom of the heart mold. And then I pack it with some of the bath bomb mixture. I also leave enough space so that I can throw in my little toy capsule. So I throw it in like that, and then I bury it with some more of the bath bomb mixture. Then taking the other half of the heart mold, I just close it up and then I set it onto a baking tray to let it dry overnight for about 24 hours or so. Okay, here I am the next morning. First, I gotta have my coffee because I am a caffeine addict. Taking the top half off of the mold is super easy. It's the bottom part where it's really sunk in. You're gonna have to wiggle it a little bit with your fingers, but be very diligent and gentle, and it should pop right out. For some of these, they kind of reacted a little bit more than the others. I'm just gonna take a knife and kind of just shave that little bits off. And then you can go ahead and just pop it out of the mold. And as you can see, Momsies does not care that I am filming. Look at her walk back and forth. What a silly lady. Now I know there is a ton of bath bombs DIYs out there, but this one's special because guess what? There's a little surprise at the end of your bath. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out and see how it works. It took a little bit for it to actually fizz, but you know what? It fizzes nicely. I think if I add a little bit more citric acid, it would actually fizz a little bit nicer. And then at the end, you get to see this little thing pop up, and you got yourself a new set of earrings. So what do you guys think of the tutorial? Isn't it fun? It's so great how you have pretty much a science lab in your kitchen. Well, if you don't have citric acid, you can obviously use other things like cream of tartar. It just depends on how much you want it to react. If you don't have citric acid at all, then it's just gonna be like very slightly fizzy. It doesn't bubble as much, and the lighting just changed in my studio. If those of you guys are going to be in Houston this weekend, good freaking luck because traffic is going to be awful. We are hosting the Super Bowl this year. I know nothing about football. However, I do know that I work across from some of the coolest parties that is happening this weekend. I'm going to be avoiding it like the plague because I really do hate traffic. That's what happens when you become an adult. You just realize that you hate traffic very, very badly. If you guys don't have bathtubs, because I totally feel ya, I went a couple of years without a bathtub. Could easily make these to give them out as like potpourri. I have them on little tiny plates in my parents' home, in their bathroom, in their living room, and also in one of their guest bathrooms, and it just smells amazing. If you guys are going to try this out, please shoot me a photo with the hashtag HeyKL or SLOAB and to any one of my social medias because I love to see you take my DIYs and completely running with the idea. That is what makes me so joyful. Also, if you like this video, be sure to like it down below, share with everyone that you know, and of course, if you want to support me and my DIY adventures, be sure to hit subscribe because every subscriber equates to one fairy dust, and that's what fuels me. And the light changed again, and that's what fuels me to create more DIYs for you guys and continue to upload it on this channel. But yeah, I love you guys. You all know how to end my videos. Remember to always rock on, Slobies. Bye. Create this little white top here. It sucks because on camera it kind of looks a little boxy right now, but it's actually really, really cute in person. But the cute thing about this top is that it has two zippers in the back, and then I can zip on and off my wings. So when I feel like an angel, I can zip them on, and when I don't, I can just take them off and still be able to wear the top. I really enjoy this top, so I think I'm just